to be here, represent Iowa State University, our athletic department, certainly our football program. With me today, I was able to bring 4 great representatives of a really powerful senior class here at Iowa State. We've got 21 great seniors on this football team right now that have really stayed the course and really have blazed the course of change at Iowa State football. And I'd like to certainly introduce the 4 young men that I brought today. We've got on the defensive side of the football, linebacker that started the last 3 years for us, a Will linebacker, probably the greatest leader in our football program. A young man named Marcel Spears, a guy that's been a huge asset to our football program. Also defensive end, a 4-year starter for us going into his true senior year is Jaquan Bailey. I said this about Jaquan earlier today. I don't know if anybody's made more progress and had greater change from his freshman year to his senior year than what Jaquan has done, and has become our emotional leader and one of the great football players on our football team. And then on the offensive side is Josh Kniffel, offensive lineman who started the last 3 years for us, every game since he's been on our campus at right guard. It's kind of to steady the ship for us and continuing for us to rebuild our offensive line. And then Deshaunte Jones, who's again a 4-year starter for us at slot receiver, and a guy that's made a lot of plays in some critical moments for our football program. And you know, I'm really proud of not only our senior class, but our football team and our coaches. I think it's been a really challenging off-season to not only them, but myself, in doing a really deep dive into Iowa State football and to where are those areas, where can we continue to build and grow our culture both on and off the football field, identifying some of the margins in our football program that we need to continue to fill and continue to work on. And I really couldn't be prouder of the growth and the change that we've been able to make in the last 7 months. And this group's done a great job, and I'm sure like every coach that's been up here so far, we are excited to get going here pretty soon. And with that said, I'll certainly open up to you guys for any questions you might have for me.
We really like this O-line class. We feel like the best offensive line class that we've brought in here since we've been here, which is really exciting. You know, just the physical maturity that group's shown up with. Corey Suttle's a guy that when you talk about difference maker body types, shown up that way. But you know, guys that are ready to contribute, I think it'll be interesting. The secondary, Kamani King, DJ Miller, both guys that are physically really mature and extremely athletic. Sometimes those guys have been able to help themselves early, just because it's a spot where the physicalness of it maybe is a little bit different, but those guys have really been impressive so far. So really good class, but maybe the most mature class. And then obviously those running backs are guys that look different and certainly are mature enough to come in and compete right away.
What's it been?
Are we ready? Are those guys that we feel like can play out there ready? Like I think I said after spring practice, you got to look at like Jake Hummel, who I think's one of our elite linebackers. I think we got 4 guys that are proven ready to start in our conference, which is exciting. I think you look at the entire depth of our secondary. There's some young guys, as in backup roles, but guys that we feel are really talented, but are they really ready to go into the game and play 15, 20, 25 plays in a game? If somebody went down, are they ready to actually start for us? So I think there's some still really good questions, and there's a lot of competition for that 2D roster on the defensive side of the football, much like the offensive side of the football, and I think that's the thing that is finally exciting. Is you're looking at now, who is, I said I want to be in a place where we've got a 2 deep that can start on both the offensive and defensive side of the football. Are we there yet?